Have you ever wondered what secrets the Titanic still holds beneath the icy depths of the Atlantic? This colossal ship, once considered the pinnacle of luxury and human ingenuity, met a tragic end over a century ago. Yet its story continues to captivate us. Recent discoveries and ongoing explorations, including the unveiling of rare Titanic footage, have brought fresh insights into this historical event. Yet it remains shrouded in mystery, a ghost of the past lurking in the deep sea. Alongside this, a controversial question beckons: should we seek to pull the ship from its watery grave or let it rest in peace at the bottom of the ocean? As we dive into the lesser-known facts about the Titanic, perhaps we can uncover some of these secrets. The Titanic was much more than a doomed ship. It was a microcosm of the early 20th century. It was a marvel of engineering, a floating palace that brimmed with the promise of a new era. Yet it carried within its steel hull stories that often go untold. Firstly, the Titanic was not just a ship. It was a city on water. It was outfitted with a range of amenities that rivaled the finest hotels of its time. There was a gymnasium, a swimming pool, a library, and even a Parisian cafe. The luxury didn't stop at the first-class cabins. Even the third-class accommodations were quite comfortable compared to other ships. Secondly, the Titanic was a reflection of societal norms and class divisions of the early 20th century. The ship's design and amenities were vastly different for first, second, and third-class passengers, mirroring the social hierarchy of the time. The third fact is the sheer size of the Titanic. It was the largest man-made moving object on Earth when it was launched. It was about 11 stories high and nearly 3 football fields long. Fourthly, the Titanic was touted as unsinkable, not because of hubris, but because of its design. It featured 16 watertight compartments designed to keep the ship afloat even if 4 of them were breached. The fifth fact revolves around the ship's band. They famously played on as the ship sank, providing a haunting soundtrack to the unfolding catastrophe. Sixth, the iceberg the Titanic hit wasn't an unexpected hazard. Iceberg warnings had been received and ignored, a decision that would prove fatal. Seventh, the Titanic had far fewer lifeboats than needed. The ship was equipped with only 20 lifeboats, enough for about half the passengers and crew. The reason: aesthetics and misplaced confidence in the ship's safety features. 8. The Titanic's fourth smokestack was purely decorative, designed to give the ship a balanced look and convey an impression of power and safety. 9th, the Titanic's distress signals were initially ignored. The closest ship, the Californian, didn't respond because its radio operator was off duty. Lastly, the 10th fact, the Titanic's sinking led to significant maritime changes, including improved safety measures and the establishment of the International Ice Patrol. The Titanic's story is not just about a sinking ship, it's about a snapshot in time, frozen in the icy waters. As we dive deeper, the Titanic continues to reveal fascinating details. Our journey begins with the rescue efforts. The RMS Carpathia, answering Titanic's distress call, managed to save over 700 lives, a heroic act that often gets overshadowed by the magnitude of the disaster. The aftermath of the disaster led to significant improvements in maritime safety regulations. The International Ice Patrol was established to monitor iceberg danger in the North Atlantic, and lifeboat requirements were updated to accommodate all passengers and crew on ocean liners. Did you know that the Titanic was found as part of a secret U.S. military mission? Renowned oceanographer Robert Ballard, although famous for discovering the Titanic in 1985, was actually on a covert operation to locate 2 sunken nuclear submarines. The Titanic was a secondary target, a cover story that turned into one of the most significant maritime discoveries of the 20th century. Subsequent investigations into the wreckage have shed light on how the Titanic sunk. Contrary to popular belief, the ship did not simply split in two. Instead, it broke into 3 sections, with the middle section imploding due to the immense water pressure. Further explorations have also revealed that the Titanic is not alone on the ocean floor. Debris, including dinnerware, personal belongings, and parts of the ship, are scattered across 15 square miles, a haunting reminder of the lives lost. Interestingly, the wreck of Titanic is slowly being consumed by iron-eating bacteria, leading to the formation of rusticles, icicle-like formations that hang from the ship's iron structures. Lastly, the Titanic continues to be a subject of legal debate. The rights to the ship and its artifacts are a contentious issue, with multiple parties claiming ownership over the years. Even in disaster, the Titanic holds a wealth of information about our past. The Titanic's tale raises a poignant question. Should we seek to pull the ship from the depths or leave it sunk at the bottom of the ocean? This question has sparked an ongoing debate among historians, scientists, and enthusiasts alike. On one hand, proponents of recovery argue that the ship's remnants are invaluable historical artifacts that could provide us with unparalleled insights into the early 20th century. They point to the recent sub-explosion as an example of the constant pursuit of discovery, reminding us that exploration often comes with risks. On the other hand, those favoring preservation argue that the Titanic should be left undisturbed, as a mark of respect for those who tragically lost their lives on board. They see the ocean floor as a fitting final resting place for the ill-fated vessel, a memorial that should remain untouched. There's also the environmental concern. Disturbing the ship could potentially release harmful substances trapped inside, causing unforeseen environmental damage. Whether we choose to disturb the Titanic's final resting place or let it lie in peace, its mysteries continue to captivate us. The Titanic's story is far from over. Our journey through her lesser-known facts has taken us through a world of intrigue, from the ship's construction to her final moments. We've delved into the lives of her passengers and crew and the legacy she left behind. And we've grappled with the ongoing debate. Should we endeavor to pull this colossal ship from her watery grave, or should we let her rest, a monument to a bygone era? In this journey, we've uncovered 20 remarkable facts that paint a fuller picture of the Titanic story. From her unsung heroes to her tragic end, each fact is a piece of a puzzle, a fragment of a tale that continues to captivate us over a century later. But perhaps our most significant discovery is this: the Titanic is more than just a ship. She is a testament to human ambition, a symbol of tragic loss, and a reminder of the relentless march of progress. As we continue to explore and discover, the Titanic remains a haunting echo from the depths of our past.